Hello, everybody.
Hello, guys. Welcome back.
So we are winding up on the rehearsal. We're almost done with the show. Two
Yeah.
episodes left.
Loving the show. We've got 2 episodes. This is the penultimate episode, and then we've got the finale next week.
Yep.
Really crazy show. But mentioning the fact that the last 2, we do have if you haven't seen, we do have a poll going on Patreon for Patreon subscribers to what show is going to replace this. We got about 6 days left. Well, depending on when you see this.
Yeah.
But on the 15th, that poll will close, and we'll pick our next show that we're going to watch to replace the rehearsal here.
Lots of good options on there, honestly.
Yeah, a lot of fun. There's nothing on there I don't want to watch.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's hard for me to choose a show off that list.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
please
So
do
head
it for
over.
us.
So if you want, there's our shameless self-promotion again. Our Patreon's available. For those of you who are subscribing to Patreon, remember you will need your own copy of the show to watch along with this. We can't
copyright laws.
With copyright laws, we can't show the entirety of the show over there. We would be shut down immediately. So it's kind of a watch along. We're on, and you have it on a different your TV or your phone or a different device to watch along with us as like as a commentary. Watch it.
YouTube is kind of like a teaser of that.
Yeah, absolutely. So for this show, obviously, if you were going to watch along with this, you'd be watching on HBO Max, which is where we are watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That really help us out. We're growing. We're
growing.
The community is growing. We're
exciting times.
Yeah, it is. We have really, we're reading all the comments and responding to all the comments that you guys are leaving, and we have some really great, educated, positive fans, which is what we like to fancy ourselves as when we're watching television shows. So we really like that, and I mean educated, not like you went to college, but educated like you know the shows, like you're giving us background on the shows and stuff that we didn't know.
We're learning stuff as we do this.
Yeah,
too,
exactly. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, it's not just comments like, you guys suck.
Yeah, we haven't had to deal with really any toxicity, so we appreciate that because we're not toxic people. We just really enjoy television movies, and we're glad we're meeting some of you also who are in the same boat. So thank you, and please keep that up. We love that.
Thanks, guys.
As far as us talking too much to get you in.
Now, speaking of toxic, let's hop right into the rehearsal.
Yeah, right. All right.
This episode's called Apocalypto.
Well, that can't be good.
That's a
Mel
crazy
Gibson
movie.
movie.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie.
Oh, yeah, he's back to being a little kid again.
To see the doctor?
I'm Dr. Fart. Can I have a seat?
Dr. Fart.
The farts aren't working. I still feel sick. Do you think it's cancer?
Oh my God, Nathan.
Yeah?
I do.
Eat my poo and make you feel better.
You have to respect the fact that the kid has a great imagination.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to hate this. She is going to hate this.
She's like, what is wrong with you? Oh my God.
Wow. All right.
I'm not a fan of Angela, man.
I
don't think I'm supposed to be, but yeah.
He's like, watch this home movie we made.
Right.
Me eating his poo.
I'm sure he knew how she'd react.
Oh, yeah.
And landed on Jesus.
Boy, if you were one of these parents and your kids were getting like religious training, would you be down with that? If it wasn't your beliefs.
I mean, I think they're under the assumption that this is like a TV show.
Gotcha.
But after watching this, I'd be a little
would too.
irritated.
Yeah.
To say the least.
I would too.
His clothing
I
was
cannot
white
believe
as
she's
snow.
proselytizing
His
at
hair
him.
was like the whitest wool.
I mean, I can't.
Not shy. I was saying,
That's
yeah.
right. I take that back, yeah.
But when Adam was 3, my parents drove down to visit from Vancouver, Canada.
Oh my God.
So I invited them over for a picnic. So we're
Shout out
trying
to our
raise
friends in Canada.
Together and
Oh.
doing our best. So
I don't think he told him that it was fake.
So, we're
Well, I think that, there's nothing wrong with talking about the things that you've gone up with, the traditions you've gone
Yeah.
up with, and the values that you've learned also.
My relationship with Angela was starting to parallel real relationships I had had in the past.
Can you go downstairs and make sure the cookies are taken out of the oven?
Yes.
Thanks.
Right now?
What does she do all
Yeah.
day? She just reads on her computer.
I
she
don't-
Googles things all day. Yeah.
I have a tendency to let my partner take the reins.
This must have cost a fortune.
I guess since it's
I think he's aware that it was going to cost a lot of money, so he's like, screw it.
He had to get a
We're
budget from
talk about
HBO
holiday
first.
plans at all.
Yeah.
just gonna make it as weird as
Christmas
possible.
is really important to me, and there's a lot I want to do. So it's
one of the actresses
started planning
in his
sooner
class.
rather than later.
She sounds just like
Yeah.
her, too.
She does.
I had the actress pose as a new nanny I had hired, so she'd be able to secretly observe Angela. And
I was
learn
wondering how she
everything
nailed
about
Angela
her
so
brother.
well there, yeah.
Nathan and I are
Sometimes when you set your mind on something, it feels like you have tunnel vision, and then I don't feel I have the space to object.
I feel like this woman is a lot smarter than Angela. This actress, you know what I mean?
But this is your project. It's not like I really have a say.
Especially considering
She
she's
does.
just improving all this.
Yeah, she is clearly a smarter person than Angela.
Very much so.
You know, it's like Christmas time, and as
She looks ready to fight.
Someone-
And
Yeah,
hasn't
she
said
does.
anything yet.
a Jew, and you know, could there be a path to doing Hanukkah too, and maybe even beyond that? You know,
Oh, he knew this wasn't
pretty
going to work.
much like a no on the faith part. 'cause- because Judaism denies that Christ came and died for us. So I can't deny that.
well,
And I wouldn't.
what's your favorite movie?
I love the movie Apocalypto.
Oh, she went on a Mel Gibson movie after that. Oh my God.
Really good movies.
Oh my
That's why it's called
God.
He's one of
Apocalypto.
my favorite directors.
Right.
Of course he
Oh,
is. Yeah, of course
God.
he is.
His camera technique where he floats.
Do you know sketch comedy?
Yes, I
You
know
have to-
sketch. I watch Key and Peele. I know sketch comedy.
Okay, so you have to escalate the sketch, right?
I think
tell
he's.
you
I think
something.
he's actually getting
This
mad
is
at her. I don't
a
think
Yeah.
this is a.
subject matter.
Do you want to finish the dishes?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that was an
Look.
act. I think he actually got pissed off at her.
I know the fact that she's trying to tell him what's funny and what's not funny.
Right.
Is like, you know, this for a living, right?
Right. That's true. That's probably where the line was for him was this lady is telling him
Look,
what
I'm
comedy
not
is.
gonna deny the feces thing was weird.
Yeah,
But it was very funny.
it was.
What is that? Is he taking him to Hebrew school?
That looks like.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
He is.
And it's a special hat
That's amazing.
for Jews
Good for you, Nathan.
only.
Was Jesus the first Jew?
Jesus? No, no. The first Jew, his name was Abraham.
I also needed to make sure that Adam had his story straight if Angela asked him any questions.
I agree
So
with
each
you,
day
though. I think
before
it's
we
just a
got home,
conversation
I
afterwards. Like,
quizzed him
hey, that's their
about what
beliefs.
happened.
Move on with your life.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal.
You know, this is make believe, right?
Right, right.
Stroke. And my teacher was Ukrainian and he had a blue swimsuit.
Really?
Ukraine.
The lifeguard's whistle was red.
Okay. Yeah, so I think he should go to his room maybe now. I think he's had he's a little tired.
Kid
maybe.
was gonna just dump the whole every lie out,
Every detail.
every
Would you
detail.
like a towel?
What happened to you?
It was just a little.
The shower accidentally turned on and then I slipped.
It's. I mean, it's okay. It's.
You know, he asked me if the Jews killed Jesus.
I mean, I
God.
talked to her about wanting to like compromise and be like, well, maybe we could do both.
Oh my God!
She thinks Judaism is kind of in the front.
Did you say that with a straight face?
Doesn't want to do. And
Oh, I wouldn't stand for that, man.
Miriam was making me feel like a bad Jew.
Centuries and centuries, the Christian people were terrified of the Jews.
Sit
What-
here and watch
I
this.
wouldn't describe the way that I'm feeling as conflicted. I might use a different word. I might use
Anti-Semitic.
Right?
I'm just against it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
How about bigot? How about
Yeah.
that?
Judaism denies that Christ has returned yet.
I don't do well with anti-Semites. So, that's it. I'm done with this.
Nathan likes to start fights. There was peace in the household until, you know, he came with this.
Who does it look like likes to
And-
start fights?
Manipulate people.
Middle Ages.
Built an 82-foot enclosed walkway leading to the outside world.
What?
So people think it's a real
legal
bar.
reasons, I couldn't use the name Alligator Lounge, but I came up with a new name that was even cooler.
Nate's Lizard Lounge.
The
Oh my
sign
God.
was enough to attract a few locals. It was cool to own my own bar that HBO paid for. It was also a way of keeping some of my acting students employed in between
Oh my
roles.
God.
And
Maybe you
I-
should make a list for me of all the things that are satanic,
Yeah.
so that I know when I'm doing something how to avoid them. I'm gonna bring home oranges from the grocery store. You're gonna be like, "That's satanic."
He's pissed. I think he's legit
I had
pissed at her.
assumed she was just really engaged with this parenting rehearsal.
Is this silly, or is this something that I should take seriously?
It's silly and serious.
Are you really trying to help me? Or am I the silly part that you talk about, huh? Is my life the joke?
Whoa!
Do you sit here with your friends at the end of the day laughing at me?
No, you're not the joke. No,
I
no,
love
no,
this
no,
so much.
No one's the joke. The situations are funny, but interesting too. But this can be like the opportunity to raise your kids in a rehearsal.
Oh my God!
Maybe we can try just a nicer version.
Okay.
You just shut her down.
Just, like start over.
She just killed it.
Yeah.
Good.
That was really good. Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
She did kill it.
It's everything.
But I've never done this before.
Yeah, and neither have I.
No direction.
Neither have
No
I,
direction.
and we figured it out.
I don't think parents get a lot of direction.
No, it's yeah.
But
Yes.
It's what you make of it.
So,
Right.
originally I wanted the whole thing, you know, and I think it's a good time to bring closure to it.
When the kid's like
I
6.
think it's a good time.
okay.
I don't know if this woman should actually have children.
I-
No.
I feel incredibly blessed.
Honestly, her and Robin deserve each other.
Move in together.
Yeah.
In a 1-bedroom apartment with 4 mattresses leaning against the walls. Move in together.
Yeah.
Just don't wreck his Zion going 100 miles an hour.
I forgot he mentioned that every opportunity
like 4
he got.
times,
Every
I
opportunity
think. Every
he got.
chance he could mention it.
Thanks for this experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really appreciate it.
Just setting this up as like a mom leaving the
The
family here.
woman who this rehearsal was designed
Yeah, the
for
kid's waving.
was now gone.
Your mommy's decided to leave the family, okay?
I don't know.
But hey, it has nothing to do with you, okay?
As we say the blessing.
He does not know the words.
What?
Yes, it's always a hot button issue.
You have
yeah.
a platform, you should support Israel. That's part of being Jewish.
not okay.
Supporting Israel.
I think we're showing this to kind of see like he's replaced
I would say,
Angela with
like-
another Angela a little bit. I think that's what we're seeing here.
I guess I support.
Kind of like Animal Farm, you know, you meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
Yeah. People are strong
You have a
opinions about it,
platform.
and
You should talk about how beautiful Israel is.
See,
how
yeah.
important it is in the whole Middle East.
Okay.
And that was a touchy issue. And I do think by the end of this, that's probably the last we'll see of Angela. I don't know if she's in the last one or not. I don't remember.
It is okay. So one interesting aspect of this too is so he's living out all these scenarios with Angela, and they have this huge conflict between
Right.
like what's the kid's name again?
Adam.
What he's gonna believe in, and it's like, well, they never would have got together in the first place.
Right. Yeah. It's not a completely real. I mean, I know they're mixed religion couples,
Yeah.
but they've probably worked those questions out way before they decided to get married and have kids.
He's got all these plans. That's one thing he didn't foresee is that they never would have been together in the first place.
Right.
So
Yeah, they both said right up front, I would not date you if it weren't for this, right? Angela's very clear she would not date someone like him.
it was her experience, and he did kind of take it over a little bit. So
Completely. Well, now it's just him.
now it's him.
He completely muscled her out of her own.
her own
rehearsal.
rehearsal. Yeah. This show has definitely taken a turn. I thought that episode 1 was going to be like the entire show. This is definitely one off the rails.
I
big time.
think that was the point. I think it was supposed to be like a different version of Nathan For You, like where you're going to have they're all going to be contained episodes of different people that he's helping with rehearsals, and it was just the one.
And he's like, hold on a second. No,
Yeah.
we're doing something else here.
Oh, it had to be the plan from the beginning, right? Like
Yeah.
you like we'll do the one so everyone thinks they know what the show is, and then we're doing something else the rest of the way.
Well, it's funny because like he does Nathan For You, which is a pretty like cheap show to make.
Oh, absolutely, right.
Definitely like not cheap is probably not a good word, but it's a little more conservative than most shows.
Right.
And HBO is like, yeah, well, you can do with that here, and we'll just give you all this money to do it. And he's like, well, I don't need that much money. What am I gonna do? I know, build
Right.
crazy sets, build
Yeah.
my own bar.
we'll be extensive.
Yeah,
We got
so-
some of that. Yeah, we've gone from Comedy Central money to HBO money. There's no way that those two are comparable.
Oh my god! Alrighty, guys.
All right, guys, one more left. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.